The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe, it's a searching pass. Verbruggen claims comfortably. And they can counter here. Rafinha. He's found a way past. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's played into the middle. Mbappe. Messi. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nice physical challenge. He's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rice. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through. Hangs one in. A header! And he's done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Club America are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. He's looking wide. Flings in across. Rijkaard tries to clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vardiol. Van Nistelrooy, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Serginho. Scholes. Rafinha. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Serginho. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The muscular approach does pay off here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri stands tall and stands strong. Scholes. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sapporo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Played back in, distributed tidily. Rafinha, and they're quick to press. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in, brilliantly cut out. Hakimi and Scholes. Hakimi. Van Nistelrooy. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Club America clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Serginho's cross. And here's Van Basten. Mbappe thinks one through. Time and again they are repelled. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Club America really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some resolute defending there. Rafinha. And it's Rice. They want to be quick to recover this. Lofted in. Park Ji-sung. Sergi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Scholes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Park Ji-sung looking to play him in. Well, that's well seen too.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Scholes. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dealing with the pressure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Gol del América, convertido en el minuto 62. Número 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's been won straight back. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Club America may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Mbappe, he's got away. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that was vital. Scholes is the team's great vision. And Van Nistelrooy!
That's exactly. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio en el América. Número 10, Messi. Número 15, entran. Número 17, número 8.
Club America, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe! Hakimi. Reinders. Rijkaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Club America.
Van Nistelrooy! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Rijkaard. And it's Arda Güler. Oh, super ball. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute. He scores! And they get themselves in front! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Reinders. Just 5 minutes left. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Club America really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Sane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Baresi. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And it's Messi. Messi. Park Ji-sung. Good purposeful running this. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. That's been slipped through. He's beaten the... There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Serginho. Lovely, now then. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Saliba. Cash. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now the breakaway. Mbappe! That's been cut out, well played. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. And Messi! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think...
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. An instinctive delivery. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gusto. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Guardiola. And it's Serginho. Park Ji-sung powering forward here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a promising position. Deep cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cash. Guardiola. Vitinha. For Messi. Clipped into space. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sergi. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe receives it in a good position. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Guardiola.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Guardiola. And it's Vitinha. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ball driven towards the far post. Park Ji-sung. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a searching pass. Guardiola calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. And he's intervened well there. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Chance! Well, now it's a race. He can get that clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them, and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Club America go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Club America carrying a one-goal lead.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ferdinand cuts it out. Cash. He's a sharp little ball here. Back and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola with the short one. That is good strength. And that was very necessary. Ferdinand. And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's cut it out. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Guardiola picked out brilliantly. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard gets it clear.
Cambio en el América. Número 10, Messi. Entrará al campo.
Club America
número 17.
are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Great run on the overlap here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a cute ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's a good ball. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. And this is Park Ji-sung. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Guardiola. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Thinks about the shot.
Cambio en el América. Número 15.
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 9. Entran número 8. Número 77. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Club America have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe going full tilt down the right-hand side. Looks sharp. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Club America have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. He's gone forward. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Kukçu. Chance to deliver. Throw in. Lofted in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great vision. Mbappe. Kukçu. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cash. Now, who's going to be first to this? The final seconds now. Goulet. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Gusto. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have...
And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Messi. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. And it's Hernandez. Serginho. Messi. Park Ji-sung. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that is a... Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get free. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Club America certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Club America leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's in on... And Park Ji-sung! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Serginho, and here's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Strokes it back. Mendieta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk. Messi. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Serginho. Serginho. De Ligt. Ball played for Mendieta. And it's Messi. And it's Kimmich. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Shot a goal! Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Club America are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi. And Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. And it's Kimmich. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Turns and goes back. And this is Messi. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Nistelrooy! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Hernandez. Serginho. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Club America really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Club America are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mendieta. And it's Messi. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And here's the chance to counter. Park Ji-sung, real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Club America with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Played out wide. Mbappe gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Hernandez. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe touches it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Park Ji-sung powering forward here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Minutes on the clock now. Park Ji-sung. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Club America clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's a cute ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Park Ji-sung is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's got to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Reinders. Club America looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao has it out wide and it tries a shot! He has done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Club America go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's superb. There's no flag. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Now Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. And here's De Bruyne. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Club America definitely impressed.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. That's the throw. Wriggles his way through. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Baresi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Manchester United finding their passes. Reinders. Van Nistelrooy. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Ball played for Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. And it's Davids. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. And that was nowhere near his best.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter.
Rijkaard! Van Nistelrooy. That's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Always onto this. Oh, that is having a shot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Olise gets into a good position. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that has been clubbed away. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Olise. And he skips past his man. He's going for goal. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Reinders. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Batistuta. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision, and that could well... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Mbappe. Martinez. Davids. Batistuta. Now Martinez. And Batistuta! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Rangers. Big chance! There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Club America, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Hakimi with the clearance. Lobbed in behind, chips it through. Decent chance! That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. Skims one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's an imaginative pass. Tries to cross. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Gets a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Mbappe. Olise in acres of space out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Olise. Olise! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Messi. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi goes steaming forward. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! Davids has a look and plays it forward.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that has not gone well. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. That's really well cleared. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Played into space. That's good vision. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Cambio.
That pass isn't the best. Baresi, a picture of focus and alertness. Club America still ahead by the game's only goal. Baresi makes the interception. Mbappe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, great chance! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Back into the middle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hit into them, and the shot! It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. And he was alert to it. And the counter is on. Hazard conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Nistelrooy is onto this. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's superb.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. Good ball. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Club America grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this
Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Pedri. And it's Camavinga. And here's Azar. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Big header! And somehow he has kept that out. So, third corner of the game. Club America are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. He is through. Real chance! He scores! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played out wide. And it's Azar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deep cross. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Poor, robust challenge. Pedri. Azar. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. No luck with that dink over the top. And the half-time whistle goes. Club America come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Club America head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on the field is...
There's the start of the second half. Can he finish? He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Dijk. Where? And it's hoisted clear and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's and Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Where kept to where, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pedri! And here's Messi. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And they've got rid. And it's Pedri. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 61 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Kylian
Well, what a
Mbappe.
difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kylian Mbappe.
He's beaten the last man.
This match was
And he's straight offside.
28,997.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's a sharp little ball here. Chance, surely! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's out for a goal kick. Yildiz. Out towards the flank. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Goulet. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly. Club America are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Yildiz. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Park Ji-sung. Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shoots! They've scored! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Rafinha.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Club America take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Club America have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Takes a shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he is just ripping it up! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Club America could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rafinha. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Terrific recovery, a really... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Club America.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola.
It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Club America finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Guti, and he was quick to react. Rodri, and it's Reinders. Now that's a lovely exchange. Guti, can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Guardiola. Guti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Reinders did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Guti. Guti, good strong midfield running here. And this is chance, surely! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Messi. And that is a little undercooked.
Club America are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And they can counter here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Club America with the corner, they're first. Against the crossbar! And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Always onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Valverde is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been drilled in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Rodri. Reinders. The top. Cannavaro. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lam has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Spread out to the left. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he's lost his man here. Nedved. Reinders. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy.
Has been indicated.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Guardiola.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Club America really could have done without this. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract.
And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Club America really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Hakimi. Del Piero. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Reinders. Here's a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cannavaro. Konate is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
No, again there's no way through. Del Piero. Guti. Swept in. Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Valverde! And that is a truly outstanding save. Tries to play it through. Reinders. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And Reinders. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Nedved. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot's on here. And this is Nedved. Reinders. And it's Guti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Guti. Great vision. Del Piero. And that's an excellent interception. Messi. Club America are looking to break at pace. And he's got the beating of his man. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Indonesia finding their passes.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lahm delivers. Reinders.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Short changes him with that pass. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Guardiola gets a good foot in there, and he's away. Van Nistelrooy! And the keeper has... That's at the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.